Hello, Holotable Heroes. I've been having a little bit of a character building day. I'll tell you why. It's because I've been getting this old girl going again. Now, how is that relevant to what we're going to talk about today? I'll tell you why. Because you just take pride in your fleet. Pride in your fucking fleet. Now, today we're going to touch on a very basic subject, because that's all I got time for, actually. But that is going to be ship shards. So, ship shards, ship chat, all of the little games people play. And what I mean by that is that once you climb up high enough, and sometimes it doesn't even have to be all that high, people get kind of cranky. They don't like your success. They don't like the cut of your jib, sir, and they plan on punishing you for it. So a lot of folks get reeled into this collective agreement, all right? And the agreement is, okay, if you join our club, then we'll let you occasionally slip into a top spot where you get a decent payout every day. Let me tell you why I think that that's bullshit. I'm only a single person that is not in harmony with many of my other players, so take this with a grain of salt. Look, there are rankings for a reason. There's an arena for a reason. I've heard ridiculous things. There are people in the top spots that are actually removing mods from their pilots just so that others can beat them so they can take that top spot. How's it going, Rob? Mike defines right in my book. If you can take a high spot, take it. Now, there are instances where folks will punish you for that, in a sense. They'll actually get other guild mates to team up and push you so far down the rankings that you're pretty much like, I don't know, that little baby girl that fell down the well back a while back trying to climb your way back up. She needed firefighters for that. But anyway, what I'm getting at is that if you want to succeed in the might defines right protocol of taking what you deserve based on the effort that you have put into your fleet and what it can accomplish in terms of fights, then you need to understand some etiquette. Now, one thing that not everybody knows is that a lot of folks have different payout times throughout the day. It's not all at the same payout time. So in my ship chart, my payout time is 1400 Eastern Standard Time here in New York, right? Actually, no, wait, 1500. Yeah, 1500 Eastern Standard Time. That doesn't match up with everybody. So what I do, I take that beforehand, and then after I get the top spot and the top payout, I cool my jets. Doesn't matter if I've got 3 or 4 fights left for the day, because see, if I just out of boredom take that top spot from somebody else, I can be screwing them out of their top payout too. So I'm not going into a bargaining agreement, a little round robin rotational contract with these people, but at the same time, I'm not acting recklessly where they would hate me for any more reason than just who I am in general. So beyond that, think of the etiquette of it. You don't have to join a ship charge That's kind of a tongue twister. Ship shard chat. You don't have to follow their rules. Once you get high enough, you're going to basically get where you can go and try to hold on. And the other thing to consider is that there are two different, how do I put this? There are two different strategies. If you're fairly low in fleet, I think that the tick strategy is the best, and what I mean by that is you burrow as deep in as you can, as early as you can after your reset, and that way anybody that wants to pick you off has to climb through a lot of strong people to get to you. That strategy kept me in the 20s to 30s until my fleet got strong enough to where I was a top 10 contender. Once you were in that top 10, top 5, you want to get yourself within striking distance of that number 1 spot, which is ranks anywhere 5 to 2, and then hold off on using the rest of your attempts. Try to snipe it at the very end there. If people try to play reindeer games, push you down, and I occasionally have come back and seen people pushing me all the way down to like 10 through 15 or something like that. They're being cute. I'm not going to let it happen. So what I have done is I have actually spent crystal on refreshes to charge my way all the way up to the top, regardless of what time the payout is, just to establish dominance, make sure that they understand, hey, I'm not going anywhere, so you better get used to me here. And that has worked well to train them as well. So hopefully that helps you. Again, just my take. You guys can take it with a grain of salt. If your guild leaders tell you otherwise, then, you know, use your best judgment and your personality type. And I'll see you guys soon at the chat, the Discord lecture on Saturday. Pulse Hammer, aka Craig, out.